It's been a wet and dreary day by the shores of Lake Erie, but we have football at First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Cleveland Browns. Cade York set to do the honors here, and we are underway from Cleveland. A fairly short kick from the 14. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. To throw at the outset, here's Hurts. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it's second down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
A nice play design there with a touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real. Worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
They will run for the first time with Miles Sanders. And he is going to have an Eagles first down. It won't be by much. He needed 3, and he got 3, barely. But the mark shows first down. Right back to Sanders on first down. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll go again with 6. And the ball is knocked out.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete. Here's Aaron Sipos out now to punt on fourth down. Back deep, Jakeem Graham. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10 at the 20. Watson now to throw. And it's knocked away and incomplete. They'll try again from the 20 on 2nd and 10. And now with the play clock getting down, Kevin Stefanski going to take a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Watson. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, how about the challenge we're seeing here in this game early? Man coverage against some fleet receivers. That time, the defense won.
Off of play action, it's Watson. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. On 4th down, on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. And here's a very low line drive, almost whiffed on it. It'll be called just a 22-yard punt, certainly not what he wanted. And the Eagles will have great starting field position here as they take over. They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. Open man is Goddard, the tight end. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. From the 30 on 2nd down, Hurts. And that is incomplete here. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
Hurts sets up to throw it. He's going to air one out. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Quez Watkins. 30 yards. And the Eagles get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. This one fielded at the 5. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11. Watson on first down. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. 23 yards, the final tally. Now it's Watson. He rifles one that's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. Elliott good on the extra point, and it's now 14-0. So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fielded just outside the goal line. Heading out as the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now Watson. Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football. Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Here's Hurts to throw. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a halt. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's 2nd down. Hurts a handoff to Sanders. Call it a gain of a couple. The defense stiffening here. It's 3rd and goal. $14-0 the score. This is the NFL. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they'll see what they can do on 3rd and goal. Sanders again. But he will go backwards as he's stopped for a loss. 4th down now after a loss of 2. So Hurts is off, and on comes Jake Elliott for the Eagle field goal. The kick by Elliott is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. And he's got Cooper on the out route. That's complete. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left. Watson. This complete to David Bell. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Now a first down throw, Watson. And he'll get this one to Cooper, complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. To throw is Watson. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Gonna need something special here on 3rd and long. After that sack, what does Watson have in his arsenal? Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's gonna wind up incomplete. Now Watson will step away, and out comes Cade York to handle this 4th down field goal try for the Browns. From the right hash, it's a 41-yard attempt. I don't think this will even, nope, it doesn't even get there. Well short, and the deficit will stay at 3 scores.
I tell you, it's not easy kicking field goals in the best of conditions. Yeah, and in a downpour like we're in right now, it makes it that much harder. And sure enough, they can't convert here. And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Now Hurts going to keep it running left. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 14 yards that time, and a 1st down on the keeper. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Hurts. He finds his tight end, Goddard. That's complete. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. On the draw, here's Sanders. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. It's 2nd down.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
Come on.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Hurts. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. Throwing is Hurts. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. Going for it was Sanders. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. He needed a yard. He didn't get any. And this Browns defense stands tall. First carry now for Kareem Hunt. And he'll be taken down at the 18. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Here's Watson. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
Here's Watson. And this is going to be incomplete.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to have to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
On 4th down, Watson. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's caught by Sanders. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Here's 1st and goal, and gosh, points here, a chance maybe to put this thing away before halftime. They'll set up a throw. And he is going to go down back at the 11-yard line. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. The kick by Elliott is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we've reached halftime here, and it's our visitors, the Eagles, leading this one. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. Fields it right around the goal line. And he returns this to the 22. The Browns offense getting set to go to work here to start the third. And we'll see, Charles, if they had a chance to hit the reset button at halftime. They have not scored. They're facing this big deficit. And if they're going to come back, it's going to have to start right now.
Yeah, and for them, it's not dwelling in the negative because, yes, they were totally ineffective in the first half. But we've seen many games that have flipped around in the second half. It all starts with this drive right here. They get something good going, put some points on the board, they begin to have hope.
And now Watson throws another interception. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And the Eagles are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. On 1st down, Hurts. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Sanders toss left side. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. If this defense wants to stay in this ball game, they've got to start ending some drives.
They have to look ahead at what they expect the offense to do, and right now with that lead, that's run the football. So you don't just stack the line of scrimmage. You have to get upfield and try and make some plays in their backfield.
The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
1st down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. That's swung out wide to Sanders. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 29-yard line. Hurts sets up to throw it. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Quez Watkins with his second touchdown of the afternoon, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Elliott Good with a PAT, and that stretches the lead all the way up to 27. This will be fielded inside the 5. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Back to throw, Watson. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. It got his man complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. On 1st down, Watson. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
His impatience has to be bubbling over, trying to find a way to get his team to the end zone for the first time. He did find a way to break contain and get outside to buy his receivers a little extra time, but the connection couldn't be made on that throw.
And now we've got flags down. Looked like one of the Browns might have moved. So after the penalty, heading in the wrong direction, 2nd and 15. Faking the give, now Watson. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by James Bradbury. The 20, 10, and he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. Well, I mean, you get it. They're trying to make something happen here in this 3rd quarter, CD, but I don't think a pick-6 is exactly what they had in mind.
No, not at all, because this offense, they've been stuck all game long. Haven't dented the scoreboard yet, and they're kind of forced to take a few chances here, and that one, it backfired in a big way.
Elliott Good on the extra point, and the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Fielded just outside the goal line. Here comes the Browns offense back onto the field. Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. A win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
Fresh off the pick-6, it's Watson. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. 3rd quarter action. Appreciate you joining us from Cleveland, Ohio. 2nd and 10. And now we've got flags down. Looked like one of the Browns might have moved. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Now it's Watson. And he's just throwing the ball up for grabs now. Fortunately, that one going to fall incomplete. On third down, it's Nick Chubb. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th. They will indeed snap it to Watson. And it's incomplete. They cannot. And they turn it over. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Here's Hurts to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Watkins. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Sanders here as they run out of the gun. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
And he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. 1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. And we're back now here in Cleveland. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. On 2nd and 7, Watson. And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here. This offense so far on 3rd down, a pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. He'll get this to Chubb out of the backfield, and he gets it up to the 10-yard line here. That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So now, just like that, things change dramatically. It's 1st and goal. They'll run with Sanders. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Once again with Sanders. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. 3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound. He'll drop to throw. To the back of the end zone, but too high. Over everybody and incomplete. So Hurts is off, and on comes Jake Elliott for the Eagle field goal. This an easy one, 23-yarder. The kick by Elliott is good. So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
After the field goal, here's Elliott to kick it away. And here's Jakeem Grant from his end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10 at their own 21. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
Throwing again is Watson. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Gonna need something special here on 3rd and long. After that sack, what does Watson have in his arsenal? Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Desperation time. Watson on 4th down. That's into the hands of Donovan Peoples-Jones. And he's going to pick up the Browns' 1st down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. Off of play action, it's Watson. And now here is another interception. Picked up by James Bradbury. And now off to the races down the right side. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. Elliott good with a PAT. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6. And now the kick is away. On the return from his end zone is Grant. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Throwing after the interception. Watson. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. And now we've got flags down. Looked like one of the Browns might have moved. And that false start penalty is certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. And Chubb try the middle here. And he goes across the 20 to the 22. Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by James Bradbury. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football. Up the middle they go with Sanders. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. 2nd down, back to Sanders. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Another run with Sanders. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
2nd and 10. Boston Scott his first carry. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. For the winning team here, Charles, that's about as big and clean of a win as you could hope for in the National Football League. No turnovers. Meanwhile, you forced turnovers. You didn't allow any points, and you put up a bunch of points. What an effort.
And, Brandon, I just have to ask you, that's all the stuff that we saw happen today. Those are statistics, numbers, the whole deal. But my question is, how does one team come ready to play, and the other one, obviously, not ready at all?
Well, I mean, I obviously don't have an answer to that, but that was the story from the get-go. One side was awake and ready, and the other just seemed to sleep.